Arsenal boss Mikel Arteta, though. He's been speaking to talkSPORT's Alice Crook after the 2-1 win tonight. Let's have a listen.
Maybe it was an opportunity for him to do that as well. I'm never sure as well when a player's been out for so long whether it's better to bring him on because you never know the context of that game, or to put him from the start and do the right warm-up, the right routine, and then take him off early. So that's it.
Is that part of the challenge for you now? Because he strikes me as the kind of guy who wants to play every minute of every game, but you're going to have to hold him back at times.
Yes, but I think we have to be very sensible how we use him and understand the injury that he had. But he's in a very good condition, so that's a positive thing.
Yeah, Arteta there speaking about protecting him. He ain't been protected for 2 seasons.
Well, yeah, I think there's an argument to say he's probably overplayed him, had too many minutes, but, you know, when he's your best player, most effective player, it's hard not to play him. But, look, between now and the end of the season, I think he's managed him well today. 25 minutes he had. Gets himself a goal. It couldn't have gone any better for him. Gets the winning goal. Right? Recovery. See what he does at the weekend. Does he start at the weekend and have an hour? Or does he come off the bench, maybe, I don't know, give him 40, well, maybe 60. I don't know how it's going to work. Right? Yeah. But he needs more minutes between now and when they take on Real Madrid.
All right, let's go to Ian, though. He's a Wolves fan. Right, Ian?
Boys, how are we?
All right, Ian.
All right, Ian. Look, I wanted to speak to Wolves fan tonight. It's a massive result for you. I see the manager going mad after the game. Basically keeps you up, that one, doesn't it?
Lads, can we just start by not saying that because this is Wolverhampton Wanderers we're talking
you're
about.
safe, Ian.
Jason, don't start.
No, you are, matey. You're safe. Well done. Mate. Congratulations.
I can't see it.
Listen, Vito Pereira has salvaged our season from the depths of despair. With Gary O'Neill, we were absolutely certain to be relegated. The fans were disillusioned. The players were disillusioned. You could see it in their performances. They had no leadership. They had no guidance. And Vito Pereira's come in, and his best decision, and other people will disagree with me, his best decision was getting rid of Mario Lemina because he was a desperately bad apple in the club and in the changing room. And since he's gone and Pereira's come in, we've absolutely turned things around.
Yeah, he had a bit of a discipline problem, didn't he, the boy?
Yeah. Well, Cunha's a little bit the same.
He is, but he's got his class act.
Cunha's got a bit of credit in the bank because of his performances, but Lemina turned it in. He didn't try, and then when he got subbed, or he took the toys out the pram, and Pereira, you know, it's not easy to do as an incoming manager. It's not easy to do as any type of manager, but as an incoming manager, he stamped his authority from day one, and he said, like, you're not going to do it in training. You're not playing. Carlos Forbes is another one. He's very, very talented. But apparently, from all rumours, he doesn't put it all in training. And that's why he's on the bench all the time and hasn't had a start. You know, he's come in and he's laid the law down. And the celebration is great, but you can see the togetherness with the players and the style of play is better. We used to be an all-you-can-eat buffet on set pieces, and that stopped. We used to be... if we went a goal behind, we'd lost, and that stopped because we come back now and get points or 3 points. And it's just... I mean, I'm 57 now, and I've been a fan all my life. I've had a terrible year. I've had half my foot amputated, and this is just absolutely salvaging me watching these performances. Because even when we get beat, you can see the effort, and all Wolves fans have ever wanted is for their players to go on the pitch, give us everything they've got, and then if the result's the result, we can handle it. You know, because we're adults. You know, we can't guarantee winning football matches, and we know where we are in the spectrum of things. We're not a financially rich club.
No, but you're a big club with a big following. Do you know?
I think I class us as a big club, but I'm biased. But I still think, even though we're in the Premier League, I still class us as a bit of a sleeping giant because I think there's so much more that could be done.
Let me ask you this then, right? Because you mentioned about Gary O'Neill and things. I have to say, I was surprised how bad things got under Gary O'Neill, because I think Gary's going to turn out to be a brilliant manager. But you sold a lot of players. You sold a lot of money. You sold your best players in the window last time round, and it wasn't as if that squad, the money went back into it. I'm just looking at 2 players I'm looking at now. Obviously Cunha and Ain't Nouri, all right? I just wonder if enough money comes in for those 2 in the summer. If you sell those 2 and then do not reinvest or do not recruit in the right areas, I fear that you might have a very similar season.
Yeah, I can agree, and I think it's pretty accepted by all the Wolves fans that Cunha is going to go. But what I would want to say is he's getting plenty of stick at the minute off Jim White and pundits all over the place.
Why? Why is he getting stick?
Well, he got a bit of stick for his reactions to things, which is understandable because he's a hot-headed Brazilian.
Yeah.
But he's getting stick by he made a statement on TikTok. He did a column, and it was Jim White went mad at him, saying, "Well, you don't say you're going to stay when everybody knows you're going to leave." Matheus Cunha could have left in January. There was 2 or 3 offers for him, and he came out and made a statement. He said, "What kind of teammate would I be if I left now?" He says, "I'm going to stay, try and get us out of the situation. I want to win things." Yep. But I'm staying. He could have left in January. So for me, that was a big sign of loyalty to his teammates and to the club. And he signed that contract, which means we can get at least £65 million for him in the summer.
Yeah.
Which he didn't need to do because he was already under contract. So for me, that was a big sign of loyalty. And his performances, yes, he's been hot-headed a few times, but I'd sooner have somebody hot-headed like that than somebody who strolls around folding their arms, moaning at the ref.
No, I hear you. I
He nicked someone's glasses. Was it?
He did. He nicked the physio's glasses.
Was it Ipswich?
It was an Ipswich steward.
You can't nick
the worst one was one on the pitch.
He didn't nick them. He knocked them off.
I think he stole them.
He gave them back, though.
He did give them back.
He did give them away. He bought some new ones.
He actually bought him a new pair.
Bought him a new pair. I would have said that. I would have said they were Gucci's.
What was the other game where he lost the plot?
It was Bournemouth, wasn't it? Bournemouth. He scored a belter, didn't he? And then he lost his head, didn't he? Done a Joey Barton.
Yeah. He gets kicked to pieces all the time, and the refs don't protect him, which, that's life, that's football. But there was 3 Bournemouth players around him, and he kind of went too far, in this day and age with cameras and all that stuff. It's a little bit too far. But like I said, I'd sooner have him do that than, spend 7 minutes doing nothing.
Well, you're safe, Ian.
Yeah, you're
well
safe,
done.
mate. Congratulations.
Before I go, Jamie, I love you 2 boys, and you're a lifeline to me listening to the shows all the time after my injury and stuff.
Thank you, mate. I appreciate it.
I've got to dig you out.
Oh, here we go.
Who are you digging out?
Here we go. Who are you digging out? Me or him?
No, Jamie this time.
Oh,
go on.
I'll sit back and listen to this.
What have I done now?
Go on in.
Go on.
It's nothing to do with your dismal performances when you play for us. It's to do with the celebrations of the Newcastle fans.
No, we're just getting the fishing rod out. Ian, come on,
I know,
mate.
I know, but listen, they're a massive football club, and I'm
in Newcastle.
If you could have a second team, they'd be mine, because those supporters, the hours, the money, the miles that they do, they deserve every success.
Ian, you remember that one though against West Brom, mate, where I've stuck it in the stench. Can't get away from that one.
Come off the side of your foot.
The only reason I'm not.
Come on, mate. You'd never forget that one. I scored one of the greatest goals ever in your Black Country derby.
Yeah, you're not quite legendary status with us, mate, but you're not that bad.
Yeah, I'm definitely legendary status up there, just for all the wrong reasons. Ian, you're a star, mate. I appreciate
you. Take care.
Keep your calls coming in. You want to have your say on tonight's performances? Get involved in the show. 03 717 22 3344.
The Sports Bar with Jamie O'Hara and Jason Cundy. Monday to Thursday nights from 10 on AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.